Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex. In today's video we have a very exciting preview, I must say, and I'm not just sharing my personal opinion on it. I think many people will get excited about this shoe. Tim, this looks really like a Hyperion Elite 4, yet it's different. Can you tell us every secret about this shoe?
Yeah, we'll try to. So it's same but different. So this is the Hyperion Elite 4 PB, which is going to be a update to the current Hyperion Elite 4 that's in market right now. So for this specific shoe, we got a lot of good feedback on the upper, on the geometry, the plate that we use, and we really wanted to elevate that shoe for our athletes and for the runners as well. So we had a big change within this shoe, but the big change is in the midsole. So we updated this shoe with a full PEBA midsole, and the rest of the shoe basically stays as is to give it more energy return, of course more compliance for the midsole foam, just to make it a faster shoe even than it already was.
So it feels like you really listened to the market and to every feedback you had. Did you also get feedback from your pro athletes? I'm thinking obviously of Josh Kerr. I know he ran a very fast mile in this shoe on the 5th Avenue. But you know, sometimes pro athletes can also be the lead for big changes, big updates. How did it work? Did you get any insights from your professional athletes?
Yeah, I would say so. So Josh Kerr, his quick mile was actually still on the DNA Flash V2 midsole. But I would say the feedback that we got was for Hyperion Elite 5, which is in development of course already, and we were already using the PEBA foam in that shoe. And the athlete response that we got from that shoe was just so extremely positive that we just really wanted to push this technology forward and upgrade the Hyperion Elite 4 with this new midsole foam. The responses on the current Hyperion Elite 4 were already pretty positive, like I said, for the upper and the plate. So we're actually in a position where we said, well, let's just change the midsole foam. Let's see how it performs biomechanically, and that was all just extremely positive also from the athletes. So yeah, we just went with it, and now we are trying to get it to the big crowds.
And you mentioned off camera that implementing that new DNA Gold midsole compound also led to a few tweaks here and there in terms of outsole, maybe also in terms of plate. Can you maybe explain why PEBA requires maybe sometimes to adjust the other elements to make it work?
Yeah, for sure. So on this shoe, we were of course looking again at all the elements. So we really designed the Aries plate in this shoe, the outsole, and of course also the upper for the shoe on the DNA Flash version 2. And with PEBA-based midsole foams, is what you see, it's a lot more compliant. So it's a bit softer, it deforms slightly different than we have with the DNA Flash V2. And that then impacts again the outsole, like the way the midsole deforms, like how many rubber do you have in contact with the floor, for example. So we changed the compound of the outsole, and we sort of tweaked and updated the geometry of it. And the plate, actually, we were able to keep that the same, so that works really well also with the PEBA-based midsole.
I assume it's still World Athletics legal, meaning under 40 millimeters of stack height at a very specific point in the measurement. Can you confirm that? Can you also confirm the drop and the price point?
Yeah, of course. So this will stay within regulations. So it's a 40 millimeter drop in the heel to a 32 in the forefoot for an 8 millimeter drop, and the price will also stay the same for this new shoe.
That's good news. When can people expect it? And yeah, what's the release date on this shoe? Is it going to be available to everyone in large quantities, or is it just going to be a very small batch?
No, so basically this is going to be a normal launch like any other Hyperion Elite that we do, and it's going to launch in February of 2025.
February 2025 for this shoe. It's looking actually also really good, so lots of excitement, not just from the DNA Gold midsole, but also the colorway I think has been worked on quite nicely. Tim, thank you so much for your insights and your knowledge about this shoe. If you're interested in it and if you have any questions for Tim, you can drop them in the comment section. I guess this shoe will drive some excitement. So let us know if you have any comments, any questions. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in another preview, Tim.
Thank you.